Hello friends, today I want to help you understand how to measure customer success. So what does customer success mean to you? Do you even have the means to measure it? Many don't, and that's okay, but by the end of this episode, I'll show you how to do just that and what I've done in my companies to implement it. So what do you think most organizations focus on? If you answered customer success, you're probably in the minority, but you'd be spot on to what might make the biggest difference in any organization. Customer success is vital to any organization, and today I want to break down what customer success looks like, why it is important, and ultimately how to measure it within your organization. So first off, what is customer success? Truthfully, it's company success. We rely on other people to make our company successful. Now, what do I mean by that? Ultimately, it's working with your customers to achieve success in the products and service that you offer them, where each interaction allows opportunities for deeper and more meaningful engagement. It's ultimately helping your customers reach their goals. And the best sign to look at for successful or customer success is happy customers. I remember probably about 3, 4, 5 years ago, we were really determining what does customer success look like in our organization. And we had a lady that came in and bought a coaching program from us. She spent quite a bit of money. And then later on, she spent more money for a higher educational program. By the time it was all said and done, she'd spent probably $30,000 with our organization. Ironically, she had also brought into our company about another $50,000 from other people that she had referred because she loved what we offered, what we did for her with our organization. That right there was a huge indication to our organization that right there is customer success, right? The fact they want to be engaged, they want to spend more money, they want to be involved, they're a champion for our organization, that's customer success. Now, a lot of people will say, okay, what's the difference between customer success and customer service? Well, customer service is all about supporting the customer all along their journey, from the decision-making to the troubleshooting that they might experience. And customer experience, that focuses on the different touch points along the journey, and both play a role in customer success, but it is different. So why is customer success important? Well, first off, it keeps customers happy, and happy customers in general lead to a company's longevity. If customers are happy with any organization, chances are that company's going to be in place for a long time. I look at Blockbuster, for example. Now, obviously that was an industry that was changing, but customers didn't want to anymore to go to the store to pick out a movie. They wanted to be able to choose movies from the comfort of their home. And you might not remember the days when Netflix used to send you DVDs in the mail and you would pick which ones you wanted, and you could set up delivery every month down the road for videos that you wanted or DVDs that you wanted delivered to your home. And Blockbuster wasn't providing that. And what happened? Those customers weren't happy. And what happened to Blockbuster? Eventually they went out of business. Whereas Netflix, those customers were happy. And eventually Netflix knew what their customer base wanted and started providing real-time videos and movies and series to their customers on demand with access on a monthly fee, just like their video delivery service, but in a modern tech world that was able to really meet the demand of customers and their desire for entertainment. Seeing customer success also validates everyone within the company, their roles and responsibilities. It solidifies the company's goals and mission statements and gives the employees purpose in what they do. One thing we do with our organization is every time we get a success story or a 5-star review on any platform, we send an email out to our company and say, listen, so-and-so just wrote this review. And we put the review out there. And then we like to go a step further and say, because so-and-so brought them into the program through the sales, because this coach or this customer service person helped them, these people are now happy and they're screaming it out to the rest of the world how much they love our organization. The other thing it does, it shows social proof and adds credibility to your company. In today's world, almost anybody who buys anything out there, they don't just buy it because they want to buy it. Now, that does happen, but they want social proof. They want other people to tell them why they bought the program or what their experience was with the program or service. So they go online, they go to social media accounts, and they start looking at other people's experience with the same service or product that they're buying. And if they can get enough proof that it's worked for other people, then in turn, they'll buy it. So I've done this before, you've done this before. If you go look at a product and you see that they have low reviews or poor reviews, chances are you're not going to buy that product. Or if you stay at a hotel and you go in there and you see that people rated the cleanliness really bad, chances are you're not going to stay there. So we all want social proof, and customer success, having happy customers, validates that social proof for your product or service. Another thing customer success does is it drives revenue. For all the reasons I stated above, it elevates the company's performance. And when everybody believes what they do and customers are happy, revenue usually follows. And if you have any recurring revenue in your business, that is always elevated. People are continually willing to pay that monthly fee for the service or products that you offer. You know, one other story in our organization, we worked with a lead provider, a person who provided us leads. And because we did so well, not only on driving revenue for this individual, but providing success stories, happy individuals, happy customers, customer success, this individual then referred over 3 or 4 other lead providers for our organization, driving revenue in a great way for our organization just because we brought in customer success. He was more excited about customers, about his students and their success stories than he was about the revenue. And because of that, we received additional revenue, additional business for our organization. So how do you measure customer success? Well, there's a lot of ways to do this, but there's a few that I think are really important that I want to talk about. First off, it's your ratings. If you go on and you look at any rating that you have, whether it's on Google or any other consumer advocacy site, and you see your ratings, if they're not good, chances are customer success is poor. That's one way to measure it. You know, when I started the current company that I'm a part of, many years ago, it was in the coaching industry, right? It was over the phone sales, high ticket sales, and it was coaching programs. If you went and Googled any coaching organization 10 to 15 years ago, it would be a train wreck, absolute train wreck. But if you go Google our company right now, the company that I own, and you look, it's almost all 5-star reviews. I mean, probably 4.9, but it's got thousands of reviews out of 5. And we feel really good about that because we measure customer success by how people rate us. When people can go somewhere on a third party and say great things about your organization without you standing over them, that's a good indication of customer success. But my favorite measurement is lifetime value of a customer. So what do I mean by that? A lifetime value of a customer is how much of their life they're going to spend with you, how long they're going to stay with your organization. I look at the Audible example, right? Like I've paid money to Audible for probably 15 or 18 years where I've paid 10 or 15 bucks a month because I enjoy those audiobooks and I can choose audiobooks that I want to listen to all the time. The lifetime value that I am for Audible is whatever, however many months are in it, 12 months in a year times 15 years times $15 a month, and it's something I'm going to continue to pay. So lifetime value is a crucial measurement for customer success. Another way to look at that for lifetime value is how much money on average customers are paying for your products and services. Now, obviously, how long they stay with you is vitally important, especially if you got a reoccurring program, but how much money they spent on average with your organization is also vitally important. And when I look at all these different metrics from ratings to lifetime value has been the gold standard for our organization. Now, these are my thoughts. These are the things that I've seen that measure customer success, but I'd be interested in what you've seen as well. What are your thoughts? What have you done in your organization? Feel free to comment below. I'd love to enter in with a dialogue with you. But as always, I've got a free gift, aaronssalestraining.com. Just click on the link below. It's 12 of our best modules on persuasion and influence. It's our sales training we use for all the reps in our organization that have elevated their performance, and it's free, no obligation to you. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Have an awesome day.